The Universal Laws of Vibration, Frequency, and Resonance, a wisdom teaching from the Intergalactic Alliance of Light Beings, with Canadian psychic medium Tracy Milne. Have you ever felt an instant connection to a person, place, or message because the experience simply gave off good vibes, jived with you, or created a sense of harmony inside and out? A response that leaves you feeling connected to yourself and your surroundings in a pleasant way that's maybe hard to describe with mere words. Me too. Similarly, have you ever been somewhere, met someone, or heard a message, or saw an image whose vibes just felt off, repellent, or evoked a sense of dis-ease or discomfort that was also hard to put into words? Me too. Have you ever wondered what that feeling actually is and where it comes from? Me too. So I hope this message offers you both confirmation in your current position and a deeper insight into some of the unseen but deeply experienced quantum mechanics and universal laws at play behind these sensations, namely the universal laws of vibration, frequency, and resonance. Never heard of them? Well, if you said yes to any of the scenarios we first mentioned, then you have already been working with these laws without realizing that that's what you're doing. Aren't you clever? So, what are these universal laws? How do they explain this mostly feeling assessment of our surroundings? What equipment are we using for the process in the first place? And lastly, is this skill something we learn how to do, or is this ability something we come in born knowing? The most authentic answer is a little bit of all of the above, as we still live in a reality where a little bit of ego and a whole lot of spirit is usually involved in this invisible but deeply felt assessment process. The good news is that Source has made this process easy for us, and it can be experienced anytime we can make the conscious choice to honor how we're feeling about our interactions with our external environment and offer ourselves the freedom to walk away or disconnect from that which feels out of resonance or harmony with our inner world. Guilt-free. It's a natural assessment process of our environment that can be enhanced or dismantled depending on our conscious perspectives, the influence of the environment we grew up in, and the value we have learned to place on our intuitive given answers versus our deductive reasoning conclusions. The laws of vibration and frequency state that everything in the cosmos vibrates at its own electromagnetic vibrational frequency, including every substance, body, being, seen and unseen. The same electromagnetic vibrational frequency fields and substances that move throughout the cosmos move through our own bodies. All source creations, seen and unseen, can and do vibrate at their own specific vibrational frequency, be it life-enhancing or life-diminishing. Each specific vibrational frequency will be amplified tremendously when stimulated by a compatible or similar resonant frequency, or diminished tremendously when stimulated by an incompatible or out of resonance vibration to one's own natural, specific vibrational frequency. We refer to this phenomenon as being in harmony or out of harmony with our inner environment and natural, specific vibrational frequencies. As multi-dimensional human beings, a person who has been exposed to higher energy centers and been able to embody that quality of their higher vibration and frequency into their consciousness may exist and begin to vibrate at a higher fundamental frequency while still in human form. The law of resonance could also be called the law of harmony, which states that everything in our universal time matrix is connected through a vibrational electromagnetic field, constantly in motion and vibrating at different frequencies, all depending on the level of consciousness that being resonates with most often. These vibrational frequencies will either be drawn towards us in harmony with our own vibrational resonance or repelled away from us when the vibrational frequencies are out of harmony with our own. The first feels good the second uncomfortable. Through the law of resonance, vibration of the same frequencies will naturally resonate with each other in harmony, leading to a feeling or sensation of connection to our outer world. We will also feel discontent, disconnect, or disharmony when what we are experiencing is out of resonance with our inner vibrational resonance. This vibrational frequency field is invisible to the human eye, but felt and experienced within each individual. This field and our ability to feel connected or repelled will be amplified when there are many beings all resonating to the same frequencies who come into contact with each other at the same time. Think of the good vibes created at a music concert where everyone is enjoying the same music. Now think of the yucky vibes created by witnessing or engaging in an act of violence, unkindness, or domination, and it gets easy to grasp the gist of these spiritual laws in human application. Add to this the knowledge that we as individuals also come in with our own soul harmonic resonance frequency field, which will act as a barometer, letting us know when we start believing things not in alignment with how our higher self and soul are seeing things. And you start to get a fuller picture of just how integral these three spiritual laws are to we, the evolving human star angel. Now, let's take a leap in consciousness and see if you can embrace the idea, even if for just a moment, that all colors also have their own vibrational frequency and resonance fields, which are reflected through the form and function of our auric body. Our auric body, as many of you know, is an energetic translation of the amalgamation of energies we create through the frequencies of our thought, feeling, belief combos, which gets translated into colors. It is these colorful waves of vibrational frequency which get sent out from our bodies and into the fields around us to mix and mingle with other vibrational energies being created and sent by other energetic beings as a way to help us determine our best next move or to assess new choices as they appear. This process is a natural part of our intuitive equipment as Earth Star Angels that Source Creator gifted us with in order to help us as spiritual beings better maneuver the world around us with greater safety, ease, and enjoyment. We were created to shine and share, not suffer. It's just that many of us have forgotten this one small truth. If we could see this energy with our human eyes, we would see wave patterns of colors radiating out from us and into our environment to intermingle with other energy fields. We'd also see a multitude of colors coming to us, sent from energies within the same environment, be it a person, place, activity, or message. If we could actually see this exchange, we might become choosier about what we're willing to mingle our energies with, or we'd simply freeze for a time, stunned by the beauty and magnitude of this constant energy exchange until we became used to seeing our reality this way. This energy exchange is more easily seen through our third eye, or inner vision, and this ability to see these exchanges with our third eye will become more powerful as we continue to move back into the heartland fields of Source's infinite love. By honoring and applying an awareness of the universal laws of vibration, frequency, and resonance, we can more easily release any guilt, frustration, shame, or fear we may experience at the thought of letting go of what no longer feels good for us to be around. From this perspective, it makes sense that when we allow ourselves to stay in resonance with disempowering thoughts and feelings or unhealed trauma triggers, we place ourselves at a disadvantage until we remember we can consciously choose to clear our vibrational fields and refocus our minds and hearts in order to come back into resonance with and embody our natural vibrational frequencies, Source created and Source approved. Living these laws is equivalent to living our sovereignty in a balanced way, because through this approach we can embrace and honor our right to say no when the signal comes through that we are out of resonance with a person, place, or organization. Remember, no one else can make us feel a certain way. Only we have that distinction. We might as well take responsibility for that privilege by consciously choosing to apply these 3 universal principles. A good place to start is by paying attention to how well your energy is resonating with vibrational frequency fields you're allowing yourself to engage with and entertain. Then, the next time you run into something that feels off, recognize that that's your signal that something is out of resonance for you personally. From there, you can begin to make new choices that feel more in alignment with your internal resonance fields. By simply honoring our right to opt out of what no longer resonates with us, without feeling the need to change anyone else's mind, we automatically set the stage for continuous development of our intuitive abilities, which will increase our overall enjoyment of our life experience. Until next time, namaste, and thank you for joining us for our examination of the universal laws of vibration, frequency, and resonance, a wisdom teaching from the Intergalactic Alliance of Light Beings. Brought to you by WhatComesNextForYou.com, Galactic Guidance, and so much more, with Canadian psychic medium Tracy Milne. WhatComesNextForYou.com, what's in your future?